Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do some quick videos right quick that I got. This is my third time making me videos, okay? I'm not gonna read all of this. Y'all can do your own research, but I'm just going to tell y'all a little bit about Cupid. Okay. Um y'all should know what this is part 2 to the Valentine Day video. I forgot to add that in there because the other shit happened, and I was more focused on that first message than this message. But it came to me, this Cupid thing came to me last night. Um, I don't know how to explain this, but um, there's two Cupids. Okay, it could be a lot of Cupids. Okay, that like kids and shit. That's killers. Okay, so killer kids. Okay, but anyways, the first Cupid was in my daughter's apartment as well. He was like a toddler, but he became immortal. And then the second Cupid that I know is Taylor Ship's son and this little girl named Aubrey. Okay, it could be more too. Could also be about Taisha Yites and that dude or whatever. But so basically, Cupid is going around and sticking people with arrows, and they got poison in it of hate. Okay, it's an arrow of hate, not love. Okay, I guess I read a little bit about Cupid. If you kids or whoever don't know who Cupid is, Cupid is basically the child of the goddess of love, Venus, but it's reverse psychology. It's actually he's the child or she's the child of hate. Okay, so I last night I got stuck with his arrow of hate, and I thought my fiance was messing around on me with somebody. So I went outside to smoke a cigarette, and I seen something humped over my fence, like sitting down, like I don't know. He was like arching a weird way by my fence and stuff, and he was naked. And I thought he was a werewolf. And I seen a whole bunch of cars coming. So I just went in the house. And I was still upset with my fiance because I thought he was cheating on me with somebody, you know. And then I fell asleep. Then I had a spiritual attack. I don't know how long I was spiritually attacked. It must have been an hour or 30 minutes because I was on my right side for a long time. I was stuck like I couldn't move until I started screaming. And then that's when I seen some dark shadow figures grab this Cupid out of my house, out of my room, and took him somewhere. Like the scene off of Ghost when they killed Lopez and the black shadows came out the ground and grabbed him and put him down the ground and stuff. That's what they did to Cupid. Okay, but this Cupid is immortal. Now them other Cupids, them little kids that be killing people and shit, they not immortal. They probably more immortal now. They don't turn into demons and shit, but yes, I think this is Gina's son, the first Cupid, but he was a toddler though. She wasn't pregnant with him. He was already born. He was probably like 2 years old or something, and he became Cupid. And he shoots people with arrows of hate if you are not rolling with the covenant, okay, or you talking down on the covenant, okay. And I also heard a voice saying my grandma was poisoned. So I don't know if he shot my grandma's spirits with the arrow as well. He did shoot Ja, the real guy, with the arrow as well. And now Ja is throwing up. The real guy is throwing up. Okay? Uh, and I feel like when they say bodies are poison, is when the body is just decayed. Like you can't work with the body no more. That's what I got as well. Everybody in the cult is losing Cupid, okay, to shoot people with hate. They might think it's love, but it's hate, okay. Read the story about Cupid and his mother Venus. I'm actually Saishi in the story, Okay, but I do not love him, okay, or I don't love them. I actually hate them. That's probably what the story is trying to say. Okay, so I'm gonna read a little bit of it. It say Cupid and Psyche. In another allegory, Cupid's mother, Venus, became so jealous of the beautiful mortal Psyche that she told her son to induce Psyche to fall in love with a monster. Instead, Cupid became so enamored with Psyche that he married her, with the condition that she could never see his face. When I went outside, I couldn't see his face. I seen like his back and his head, like I feel like from his side view, from his back view. Okay, he was naked. He looked like he was naked, but he was arching down like a werewolf though. I was seeing the movie Silver Bullet in my head. But anyways, eventually Psyche's curiosity got the better of her and she stole a glance, causing Cupid to flee in anger. After roaming the known world in search of her lover, Psyche was eventually reunited with Cupid and granted the gift for immortality. Okay. Armed with a bow and a quiver filled with both golden arrows to arouse desire and leading arrows to ignite aversion, arrows stuck at the hearts of gods and mortals and played with their emotions. In one story from ancient Greek mythology, which would later be told by Roman authors, Cupid shot a golden arrow at Apollo, who fell madly in love with the nymph Daphne, but then launched a leading arrow at Daphne so she would be repulsed by him. Okay. All the people they said he associated with, like Zeus and stuff, no. That's all lies, okay? Um, In the poetry of the archaic period, arrows were represented as a steadily immortal who were invisible to both men and gods, but by the Hellenistic period, he was increasingly portrayed as a playful, mischievous child. Because of his association with love, 19th century Victorians credited with popularizing Valentine's Day with an S and giving the holiday its romantic spin, began depicting the cherubic version of Cupid on Valentine's Day cards in a frame that had persisted until this day. Cupid began to be referred to as a demon of fornication. That meaning having stood the test of time though. It have now, okay? We realize the truth now. Now Cupid is widely regarded as a Greek or Roman god and not a demon. Cupid hides himself because he is a god, and also because he was ordered by Venus to kill Psyche, but instead, falls in love with her. Okay, the dark origin of Cupid. Oh yeah, I heard he also raped babies as well, and he give them thrash. You know what I mean. So if you hear your baby crying in the middle of the night for no reason, or you see your baby doing some weird stuff, it could be Cupid messing with them. Okay. Ring the Cupid, rash and hardy, who by his evil manners condemning all public justice and law, which is I'm doing. He don't like that. Cause I'm fucking with his covenant. I'm fucking with his family. I'm fucking with his mama. Okay. Condemning all public justice and law, armed with fire and arrows, running up and down in the nights from house to house, and corrupting lawful marriages of every person. Though nothing but evil, yes, okay? Any connection you have with somebody, he's destroying it. I almost left my fiance, okay? And stop being friends with somebody again. The real Cupid was a genuine psychopath who brought Cupid to life in his ancient book of fables, The Golden Ass. Cupid was no mischievous toddler with hummingbird wings, but an impulsive god who rejoiced in causing sexual havoc for all earthly creatures. Even the fearless Apollo referred to Cupid as serpent, dart, and fierce. Okay, there's multiple Cupids out here, okay? Um, Yeah, Cupid breaks into Psyche's house one night. He did last night and fully intends to do this just for her mother. But he becomes a smitten with Psyche that he accidentally pricks himself with his own poison arrow while watching her sleep. No, he did not. This forever binds the two and leads to Psyche's entry by marriage into the Roman pantheon, and to put it mildly, a rather tense relationship with her new mother-in-law. I feel like they trying to convert me to this covenant because they still out to get me, y'all. Okay. I explained in another video. It's about that new movie called Scream. Okay. Love may have saved him in the end, but Cupid wasn't so much a romantic matchmaker as a devil subjecting hapless people to a toxic lust, ones that blinded them with hypersexual urges. This allegory of a capricious God who pierces mortal hearts only to be burdening them with some scandalous attraction out of sheer boredom or as favors to other gods to win midst of nature's cold mindlessness when it comes to human sexuality. Individuals with the most diverting desires have simply found themselves in the whim of a terrible randomness. Okay? So, yeah, this is basically it about Cupid. I mean, I did find some Bible verses about him, but I really don't want to read them. I guess I'll read these two. 1 Corinthians 10:19-21. Why do what this is his job, okay? We just type in Cupid Bible verses, okay? This is what he's supposed to be doing for them, okay? And the other little cupids, okay, the little toddlers, evil kids and shit. What do I imply then? That food offered to idols is anything, or that an idol is anything? No, I imply that with pagan sacrifice they offer to demons and not to God. I do not want you to be participants with demons. You cannot drink the cup of the Lord and the cup of demons. You cannot partake of the table of the Lord and the table of demons. Romans 14:1-23. As for the one who is weak in faith, welcome him, but not to quarrel over opinions. One person believes he may eat anything, while the weak person eats only vegetables. Let not the one who eats despise the one who abstains, and let not the one who abstains pass judgment on the one who eats. For God had welcomed him. Who are you to pass judgment on the servant of another? Is it before his own master that he stands or falls? And he will be upheld, for the Lord is able to make him stand. One person esteems one day as better than another, while another esteems all day alike. Each one should be fully convinced in his own mind. John 8:12. Again, Jesus spoke to them, saying, I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. John 44:23. But the hour is coming, and is now here, when the true worshippers will worship the Father in spirit and truth, for the Father is seeking such people to worship him. God is spirit, and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. They can come in invisible. John 3:13. No one has ascended from heaven except he who ascended from heaven, the Son of Man. Okay. Matthew, last one. Matthew 25:41. Then he will say to those on his left, Depart from me, you cursed, into the eternal fire prepared for the devil and his angels. Okay, yes, they came through for me last night, y'all. I was really held down, y'all. I don't know how long. It was horrible. Okay, that was my first time having a spiritual attack in this house, and I didn't think I was gonna ever have one of those again. Well, I'm out. Peace. Y'all stay prayed up. He already got him through the by these shadow people. Okay, these shadow figures. Okay, I'm out. Peace.